return favor for Lamar Jordan, who was at the game on Tuesday. Now let's take a quick look at the starting lineups. Here's Coach Jim Gorman.
Okay, first of all, for the Grand River Prep Titans, Thomas Cutts will start at a guard position, number 1. He's a senior. Emmanuel Jacques, a guard, a senior as well. Lyden Mitchelson, William O'Toole, McKinley Reese rounds out their starting 5, and then you got Jesse Anderson starting tonight. Kari Campbell, Adam Callow, John Daniel, and Brant McCollum.
And Muskegon Catholic, Kari Campbell won the opening tip, but he tipped it all the way back to the inline, out of bounds. And so we will start with Grand River Prep with the ball under their own basket. McKinley Reese will inbound. No, check that. That is Lyden Mitchelson inbounding. He'll get it up top for Reese. Reese, a big guy, pulls up a jump shot, a little bit long off the rim. Rebound is chased down, though, by Mitchelson for Grand River Prep, and he will reset this Titan offense. The Titans wearing dark navy blue. They have white going down the sides. Kari Campbell picks off an inbound pass. He's all alone, and he will lay that one up and in, giving the Crusaders an early 2-0 lead in the first quarter.
Muskegon Catholic is playing a very tight man-to-man. They're in denial. They're in the passing lanes, and Kari picked that off in the passing lane and went all the way down uncontested for a layup.
Thomas Cutts lays this one back for O'Toole. O'Toole trying to find some space around John Daniel, finally gets it over to Reese, and then he'll send it in the corner for Cutts. Cutts drives into the lane, drops that one off for O'Toole, who couldn't handle the pass. He tried to save it, and it's picked off by Muskegon. Here comes Callow the other way for the Crusaders. He's going to pull things back out and set up this Crusader offense. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Kari Campbell with it now at the top of the key, launches a 3-ball. That one just rimmed in and out, fighting for the rebound, and pulling it down is McCollum. His pass deflected out of bounds. It'll be Crusader ball on the sideline.
Not respecting Kari at all on that outside shot. They don't think the big guy can shoot, but he can.
Jesse Anderson's going to inbound it for MCC, gets it in for Callow, and they get it right down low for Kari Campbell. His pass is knocked out of bounds by Cutts. Crusader ball on the baseline with 6:48 to go here in the first quarter. Jesse Anderson looking to inbound again, gets Daniel on the left wing, down low to McCollum. He lays it up, lays it in, and draws the foul. Brant McCollum really put his shoulder right into the guy, and the other man left his feet, and he powered it in on the left side for a little puppy. McCollum going for the three-point play here to give his team a 5-point lead. 3 quick dribbles, a spin in the hands, and that one nothing but net. 5-0, the Crusaders lead early on here against the Titans. Mitchelson brings things across midcourt, and it's a half-court trap. Catholic's putting on. They get out of it as they get it in the corner for Jacques. Jacques drives toward the basket and waits now to launch a shot that is short. Campbell with the rebound for MCC. Pressure by 2 players. Campbell's going to throw that one out of bounds right to his own bench, and it'll be Grand River Prep ball there.
Kari had the rebound underneath his own basket, under the other basket, and just panicked and threw it away.
Grand River Prep inbounds it to Jacques. He drives into the lane, goes to the left hand, and lays it off the glass. 5-2, Muskegon Catholic leads. Quickly back the other way. They find Jesse Anderson on the left wing. He launches a 3-ball. That one just rims in and out. Campbell with the rebound, tried to put it back while he was still in the air, missed it, but got it back and lays it off the glass and in. 7-4, the Crusaders lead.
That's a way to rack up those rebounds, get your own rebound, and put it in.
Yeah, but then your point guard gets mad he doesn't get the assist.
Exactly. You just can't win.
Titans are called for traveling just as they cross midcourt. MCC will get the ball back, and had a scoreboard error there. It is 7-2, Muskegon Catholic leading Grand River Prep right now. Jesse Anderson with the ball on the left wing, back up top for Campbell. Campbell looking for McCollum down low, gets it to him. He lays it off the glass just a little too strong, and the Titans pull down the rebound. It's O'Toole with it for the Titans. Jacques bring it up for Grand River Prep. Threw a pass off on the right wing. Callow knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Titan ball on the baseline with 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Muskegon Catholic up 7-2.
Lamar Jordan tonight is looking to get more transition, and he's gotten it so far.
Grand River Prep inbounds the ball to Emmanuel Jacques, and he is followed by Jesse Anderson. Anderson's first foul of the game, first for Muskegon Catholic. Grand River Prep ball under their own basket. Mitchelson inbounding. Going to throw one way up top for McKinley Reese. Reese gets it in to O'Toole, who kicks it back out. 3-ball off the hands of Mitchelson is off the mark. Rebound, though, pulled in and laid up and in by Thomas Cutts, the senior, one of the 4 captains on this Grand River Prep team. Crusaders trying to break the press. Jesse Anderson and Adam Callow going back and forth. Callow crossed half court and threw it back. It was over and back on the Crusaders.
Titan put a little press on. It looked like a diamond press, and they got him to make him jump pass at half court and threw the ball away.
7-4, Muskegon Catholic leads. Grand River Prep with the ball. O'Toole's got it. Kicks it off in the corner. Driving is Mitchelson to the lane. Lays it off the glass. Draws the foul. And he'll have 2 free throws coming up with 5:04 to go here in the first quarter.
I like the way the Titans are playing. They're very aggressive. They're coming, attacking the basket. They're attacking Catholic in the backcourt. And so they're making some things happen here.
Lyden Mitchelson will take the first free throw, and that one is through, cutting the Crusader lead to 2. It's now 7-5, and one more free throw coming up.
Great foul through by Mitchelson.
3 dribbles, and that one right through as well. 7-6, Crusaders lead trimmed down to 1 as Adam Callow will bring the ball up for MCC. Callow crosses midcourt. He's going to drive right into the lane, goes to the left hand, lays it off the glass a little short, but right there for the rebound and the putback is Kari Campbell.
Campbell is racking up those rebounds tonight, so he's really looking for a good night.
9-6, MCC leads. Here comes Mitchelson the other way with the ball for Grand River Prep. 3-ball from O'Toole is off the mark. Campbell way up for the rebound for MCC. Gives it up to Callow.
Might be his 4th or 5th rebound for him already, and it's only been about 3 minutes and 37 seconds so far.
Checking in for MCC is the big man, Todd Hall. Give Brant McCollum a rest as Jesse Anderson inbounds. Back up top, they get it right down low to Campbell once again. His shot bothered that time by Cutts, and here comes Grand River Prep with the ball. McKinley Reese driving into the lane, now kicks it out. In the corner is Mitchelson with it. Mitchelson will bring it back up top and send it over to Cutts. Cutts being guarded by Hall, drives it into the lane, draws the foul, missed the shot, but he's got 2 free throws coming up with 4:12 left to go here in the first quarter.
Cutts is a left-hander, and he was looking for that drive, and he's going to draw contact on it.
So Thomas Cutts, 2 free throws coming up. First shot rims out. One more coming up. Todd Hall guilty of the foul. It's his first, team's 4th. Cutts hits his 2nd free throw, and it's a 9-7 game in favor of MCC. Here come the Crusaders trying to break a little trap. They get it up to Campbell. Campbell lays it off the glass. Just missed that one a little bit long. Reese comes down with a rebound for Grand River Prep, and here come the Titans back the other way. It's Emmanuel Jacques with it. Kicks it into the lane, Cutts to the left hand. That one just rimmed out. Rebound, no one wants to grab it. And finally, Cutts will grab it right back. Goes to the left hand again in the paint, lays it up and lays it in. We're all tied up at 9, halfway through the first quarter of play.
Beautiful spin move, about 8 feet from the basket, and he put it right down.
Crusaders break through a light press from the Titans. Adam Callow with the ball back up top, gets it off to Jesse Anderson on the right wing. Trying to get it back into Kari Campbell. They go over the top, and Campbell's going to get fouled from behind by Cutts, trying to knock that one away.
Pretty obvious what Catholic's trying to do. They're looking for Kari Campbell down low, and Jesse Anderson is giving that little lob pass, knocked out of bounds on that one.
You're going to give the big man a little break here. Eric Van Fossen checks in for MCC. Kari Campbell to the bench for a brief moment. Crusaders inbound the ball to Daniel, and we got a foul away from the ball with 3:34 left to go here in the second quarter. And it's going to go on William O'Toole of Grand River Prep. 1 or 2 freshmen on this varsity basketball team.
They have 2 of them, yeah. They're both, one of them has led them in scoring. Shadar Camp has led them in scoring earlier this year.
Jesse Anderson trying to inbound the ball from the baseline for MCC. Gets it into Van Fossen. Now Callow will reset things for the Crusaders.
The clock was not running, so referees want to go home. So they got to have that clock moving.
They're going on Christmas break too. So a little communication between the officials. You know, we don't want 33 minutes on the board. I know that. Then you'll really wait for that Christmas break to come. Eric Adams, the athletic director of MCC, steps in and helps out. 3:30 on the board. Muskegon Catholic 9, Grand River Prep 9. Here in the first quarter of play, the Crusaders get it into John Daniel. Daniel gets it back to Van Fossen, now gets it right back. He'll set up this offense. DeCallo on the right wing, looking for Hall down low. Instead, back for Van Fossen up top. Van Fossen off on the left wing for Daniel. They'll get it in the big man Hall. He lays it off the glass, draws the foul, and puts it in. Todd Hall with the basket for MCC, gives them back the lead.
Well, all 3 games this year, Todd Hall has been aggressive every time he comes in. He's got a lot of energy, and if he gets that ball down low at 6'6" and his length, he's going to be contesting that shot, that's for sure. And there he had a big bucket for Catholic. Put him ahead.
Free throw coming up for Hall. It is up. A little bit long off the mark. Van Fossen tried to knock that rebound, but McKinley Reese chases it down. MCC up by 2. And the big senior, McKinley Reese, brings it up for Grand River Prep. Over to Cutts. Cutts with a left-handed jumper from the top of the lane. Misses that one off the mark. Van Fossen pulls down the rebound. Here comes MCC. Off on the right wing, Lamar Jordan III with a 3-ball. That is short off the mark, but Jesse Anderson right there for the rebound. Back to Adam Callow. Callow's going to launch a 3. That one is long, and the rebound back to Reese for Grand River Prep. Here come the Titans back the other way. Reese into the paint. He's going to take it to the hole off the glass. Rebound comes down to Cutts. Cutts has it for Grand River Prep. He went up with it, and Callow tied him up. It'll be a jump ball, and the Crusaders will get the ball with 2:35 to go here in the first quarter.
McKinley Reese is a Bernard Smith. He's not as tall as Bernard, but he's got that wide body, and he uses his strength around the basket really well.
Little pressure shown by Grand River Prep as Callow dribbled right through it. They break the press. They get it to Jordan down low. Easy 2 for Lamar Jordan III. 13-9 MCC leads.
Titans got caught with 5 guys in the backcourt. They did not pick him up at all, and he had a big bucket.
Grand River Prep gets it over to Zach Roush. He'll drive into the lane, knocks down Lamar Jordan. Roush has got a small size advantage there. And foul on Jordan. 4 team fouls on each squad right now, and Grand River Prep with the ball on the MCC sideline.
Well, I tell you, when you take that ball out on the sideline, there's no room at all.
Ball comes into Jacques. He drives into the lane, kicks it back out to McKinley Reese. He's going to launch a long jumper that went off the top of the backboard. That'll be out of bounds. And Muskegon Catholic ball. Too bad for Reese because it fell.
But it went in.
It did fall.
But it hit the upright.
Crusaders again breaking through some pressure from Grand River Prep. Callow gets it over to Jordan, who was looking for Hall, off Hall's hand and out of bounds. It'll be Titan ball with 1:56 left to go here in the first. 13-9 Crusaders lead. Lyden Mitchelson brings it up for Grand River Prep. Over to Cutts. And Roush thought about a 3-ball and thought too hard, took an extra step. He'll be guilty of traveling. MCC ball with 1:46 to go here in the first.
Number 15, Zach James.
This probably will be the biggest school in the River Valley, once they join next year. They're headed toward Class B.
Yeah, 473 kids. That's a big squad. So only their 3rd year, so they got some growing pains ahead of them. I'm sure of that. Ball is picked off by McKinley Reese on a pass from Hall. Hall's going to follow him from behind. Reese missed the free throw, or the layup, but he does have 2 free throws coming. With 1:32 left to go here in the first quarter.
Todd Hogg got in a predicament there where he was overplayed by his man. They tried to dribble out of it like a guard and threw it right into the opponent's hands.
McKinley Reese's first free throw is up, and it is through. That'll cut the Crusader lead to 13-10. Callow's going to check out. John Daniel will check in. Also on the floor right now, Chase Claret or Hall, Van Fossen, and Lamar Jordan for MCC. Second free throw from Reese is through, and Ian Tyler's going to check in now for the Crusaders, giving Todd Hall a break. So a little bit smaller lineup for MCC right now with 1:32 left to go here in the first quarter. Daniel gets the ball in the inbounds, throws it across for Claret. They bring it back up as Van Fossen throws it across midcourt to Lamar Jordan. Back to Daniel. Back to Van Fossen in the corner. Clariter's going to launch a 3-ball. Rebound comes down to Lamar Jordan. Jordan with a baseline jumper. That's long off the mark. Rebound to Cuts for Grand River Prep. A long pass up from Mitchelson. He'll drive into the paint. Lay one off the glass. No good, but he's fouled with a chance for 2 free throws that could tie this game up.
The Titans, it's hard to describe what their press is. It's a little triangle in the backcourt, and then they have 2 guys back. And what they're doing is getting Muskegon Catholic a little bit too much in a hurry, and they're taking a quick shot.
Mitchelson's first free throw is up and through. That'll cut the Crusader lead to 13-12 with one more free throw coming up for the senior. And that one is right through. So Grand River Prep being good on their free throws so far in this game. We're tied up 13-13 with 1:09 left to go. And again, the scoreboard is stuck. And the official just caught it once again. And now it's working. And now the scoreboard's going to continue to run. And
this could be a long night.
We're having some technical difficulties over at the scorer's table here at MCC. They're getting it all sorted out. 1:03 will be put on the board. 13-13. Muskegon Catholic and Grand River Prep are all tied up. Crusaders get it into Daniel. Daniel crosses midcourt. Almost dribbled right into a guy coming up from behind. He'll get it over to Tyler. Now on the wing, they get it down low to Lamar Jordan. Good ball fake, goes up, lays it off the glass, but off the mark. Here comes McKinley Reese the other way for Grand River Prep. Lays it up to Mitchelson. He'll drive to the paint. Free throw, or the layup is no good, and a foul called. And he's got 2 free throws coming up. Oh, no, they did give it to him. I didn't see the... I thought that's what they should call, but I wasn't going to say anything. Mitchelson guilty of the... Yeah, that's right.
Say anything bad.
That's right. So Mitchelson guilty of the offensive foul. Good job by Lamar Jordan drawing it there for MCC. And here come the Crusaders back the other way with 37 seconds left. Tied up 13-13. Find the ball in the corner to Clariter. Clariter back up top for John Daniel. 3-ball. It's long off the mark. Rebound. Pulled down by Daniel. He'll take it to the hoop. Tried to go underneath. And, wow, they should have called travel on that. It was an air ball, and he touched it again. But instead he gets it back to Jordan. Three-pointer is no good. And back for Clariter, and he took an extra step with 14.7 seconds left. Grand River Prep with the ball, tied up 13-13.
John Daniel is the only starter right now in the lineup. They got 4 subs for Muskegon Catholic. But John took his first 3-point shot and then faded away like he was going to be scoring that basket. Was very fortunate to get his own rebound and then threw an off-balance shot up.
Here comes Mitchelson the other way with 5 seconds left. They try and get the ball down low to O'Toole, and the ball comes away. Tyler hit it momentarily, tried to throw a pass up, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. We are all tied up 13-13 between Muskegon Catholic and Grand River Prep. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with more here on Country 93.1.